Okay, I am with Nicole Marshall, the treasurer of the Westerville City Schools, and we're talking about issue 8. So Nicole, when you talked to the board about going on the ballot, there were 2 different millage amounts, and you recommended, tell me what you recommended and why.
Yeah, so as we were talking about going on the ballot and delaying the operating levy for a year, we were looking at 2 different millage amounts. One was 4.9 mils and one was 5.9 mils. So I asked the board to approve the resolution of necessity for both of those amounts, which was sent to the county auditor for certification of the amounts that would produce. And when we looked at what state funding was at the time when we were going through the process, because of the timing of the state's biennium budget, it was due by June 30. We had to have the resolution to proceed. The board approved it at the July 15th meeting. I can't remember the exact date we had to have it filed, but it was around that time in order to be on the ballot in November. And so we had presented the 2 different options to the board for consideration based on what the state budget was looking like at the time. And through various scenarios that were put out from the state budget process, the amount that Westerville was due to receive from the new state budget dwindled drastically. And so that's why I recommended to the board that they pass the 5.9 mil levy, and I think that's why they approved that recommendation.
And what will that get the residents if it's approved?
The
levy and also the bond.
So
what does it cover?
So the bond issue, it's a combined issue. It's a 5.9 mil operating levy, and that goes to fund things for the general operations of the district. It'll generate about $15.6 million annually for the general fund. And then the bond portion is a 1.95 mil levy, and it will generate $103 million. And we have various projects that will be funded from that. Renovations and additions to Amherst Elementary, Whittier Elementary, renovations to Hawthorne Elementary, our largest elementary school, and just some facilities assessment needs at our oldest school buildings, Emerson, Hamby, and Longfellow, and then a new middle school and a new elementary school in the Minerva Park area where we already own land. Okay. And also, I forgot, safety and security updates district-wide. So we're looking at altering the entrances so that we have secure vestibules at the entrances of all of our buildings. Right now, only 2 of our 24 school buildings have that.
And I know there's been a public engagement process that preceded the request to go on the ballot.
Yeah, the district spent a lot of time. So I started with the district in July of 18. I know they started the process long before I got here, but the district spent a lot of time going around to the community, and we put something out on Thought Exchange to get feedback from the community through that. There was a facilities planning committee that looked at everything, and the board's engagement with the community as a whole has just been, very thorough.
Okay, thank you.